Alright, sorry about the noise. I'm in my car. I got 15 miles till my next turn, so I'm going to record this real quick. On my way back from the sleep study appointment, and boy, that was a time. I arrived, well, first of all, I had to leave work early. That was the plan, to get to where I thought I was going, and I got there on time, 15 minutes prior to my appointment start time, which was 7:30 p.m., and I get there, and I'm like, okay, yeah, so it's after 7 o'clock, so I have to ring the buzzer to be let in. So I ring it, nothing happens. I ring it, nothing happens. I ring it, nothing happens. I do that 5 times, and nothing's happening. So I see a janitor inside. I knock on the door. He sees me, gives me a quizzical look. He opens up the door for me, and I'm like, hey, I'm here for my thing. The buzzer's not working. He's like, everyone's gone. Nobody's here. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Because this is where I believe I'm supposed to go. This is the sleep center. This is the sleep evaluation center. It's where I've gone every time. He's like, sorry, I don't know. Nobody's here. They're closed. I went, okay. So I checked my confirmation text message to confirm my appointment, got the number from there, called them, was given a call back in just a few minutes by the center I had to go to, which was an extra 30 minutes away. So about an hour from home is where I would have to drive all the way in Concord, in the capital of New Hampshire. So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? They're like, you can reschedule. I went, nah, dog, I'm fucking halfway here and I budgeted this time. I'm just going to be late, I guess. So they're like, that's fine. This has happened to somebody else before. So I was like, as long as nobody's mad. They're like, nope, nobody's mad at you. So I went, okay. So headed on my way, made it there. It took an hour and a half. And I think by the time I got all the cables and shit put on me, which was a lot, they had to stick a lot of shit to my scalp, so they had to put a tacky substance between my dreads on my scalp, and they had to scrub it and stuff. So that was a whole thing. And I was laying down by 11:20, just covered in cables, with a tube in my nose, obviously. And I'm kind of skimming over it because I don't want to be recording too long, just in case I go 15 miles in 5 minutes apparently. But I'm still just nervous with driving about missing my turn. Actually, I can still, I can see my GPS over the recording. Sick. I still have 13 miles. I'm great. So, anyway, yeah. So they stick all this shit to me. They got cables. They got sensors attached down my clothes, down my pajamas, attached to my calves on my legs, so they can feel any restless leg syndrome kind of thing. They have one on each side of my ribs, one on each pectoral area for heart monitoring and shit. Then they got underneath my jaw on both sides, next to my eyes on both sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more on my head, scattered for brainwave readings. And I'm just sitting there yeah, it was a pain in the ass trying to figure out how it would work with the dreads. And they're like, I've never had to do this. I've been here for 16 years and I've never done this. And I'm like, well, won't be able to say that anymore. At least I'm giving you some experience with it. And it took us a while to figure it out, but we got it. And yeah, and then my whole biggest concern was being able to sleep with my earbuds in at the very least. And thankfully, I could. They let me sleep with my earbud in for podcasts. Got the tube in my nose, which had to loop around my ear, but that didn't get in the way of the earbuds that much. And they are over-the-ear earbuds to keep locked in while I'm at work, but that wasn't a problem. So, hello, New Hampshire Speedway, big racetrack. I haven't been down this way in a while. So yeah, we get all that shit set up, and I'm just kind of laying there. And by the time we get done at 11:20 was light out, time to try to go to sleep. I was laying in the bed for a little bit, and I'm like, man, I'm a stomach sleeper, and obviously I usually watch stuff when I go to bed, so I thought I'll just sit on TikTok for a few. But cell service was dog shit, and I didn't have any Wi-Fi connection, so I just basically let all my podcasts that I was going to sleep to tonight or that night buffer, so I could not get interrupted. And I just kind of sat there and looked at the wall. I stared at the lights. I just listened. I focused on the podcast, and I focused on trying to be comfortable. I had a fan blowing on me to keep me cool, which was nice. And the blankets actually sucked such hardcore cock that the fan was actually making me cold on the lowest setting. I had 3 thin blankets on me. That didn't do dick. But I did manage to nod off. I did manage to, and I felt good about it because I tried waking up early in the morning. I ended up getting up at 9:20. I meant to get up at 8:15, but I fell asleep again yesterday morning to try to make myself more tired for the appointment so I could fall asleep easier, because I knew that would be a hurdle. But I was tired enough by the time I got there, because driving exhausts me. driving makes me so tired, dude. I'm that guy who's like, I don't know. I get super sleepy after I'm done driving. I just want to go take a nap. So I got there and I was pretty tired, but by the time I laid down, I did bring my own pillow, which helped a lot to be comfortable, because man, the pillows they had there were like one feather inside kind of pillow. So it's all like the cheapest shit, which is crazy. You think they give you a decent bed and blankets and pillows to sleep on for a sleep evaluation center, but apparently not. That's apparently good night's rest is not a priority, or at least trying to make you as comfortable as you can so you can sleep as normal as you can. Oh my god, I just drove by a bunch of Democrats lie, Democrats are evil signs. What a bunch of fucking lunatics. Anyway, so yeah, and I end up getting to sleep initially, but thankfully I did wake up a whole lot throughout the night, which is good because that's what I wanted to measure. I was really hoping it wouldn't turn into a situation where, oh my god, I slept all the way through for the first time in my entire fucking life. Now these reading results are useless. No, thankfully I did wake up pretty average amount of times throughout the night, I would say. So hopefully they'll be able to get hopefully they can extrapolate some good data with that. I do hope it's not like sleep apnea or something, because I don't want to have to sleep with a CPAP machine. I do not want to be that guy who sleeps with a fucking oxygen mask on. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but how I sleep, it would get in the way so much, and it would drastically alter my sleeping positions, which I cannot adjust to very well. So I hope it's not that. Or if it is, at the very least, I just want like a little one, something small that just like goes like doop, and then like hooks over my ears. But that can't happen. It needs to be like that. So I don't even know if I'm going the speed limit because I can't see my speed limit like this. I'm going to speed up a little bit. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. Closing in on like 8 more miles, but I have cars behind me just trying to go the speed limit. I don't know what it is. So I did stop at Walmart because I like going to different Walmarts just to see what their setup is like, see if they have things that mine doesn't. And they had dick all for trading cards. Their trading card section was an end cap, and that was it, and it was ravaged, dude. There was nothing. I did manage to get one new Yu-Gi-Oh set, and I also got a Naruto Shippuden figure, a pretty big one, like a vinyl figure for $15 on clearance. It's like, fuck yeah. And I got the bunny some treats. But I did walk in, and the first person that I saw was a cute girl, and she was checking out, and she walked in my direction, and then she walked in my direction to leave, and then she like looped back for a second, came up around me, leaned over, and she's like, hey, I just want to say you look awesome. And I turn into just like accept the compliment and just say thank you and you appreciate it. I turn into that, oh, thank you so much. Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Like, I completely turn into like Mr. Pillsbury Doughboy, happy, like, ooh, thank you. And what I really wanted to say was, oh, that really? Oh, awesome. I think you look cool yourself. That's great. Or something smooth like, that's high praise coming from someone like you, or something like that. Because she was cute. She was like nerdy cute too, which is like perfect. And I spent the entire time at Walmart and all of my drives so far thinking about how, man, I should have said something nice back, because that's how I miss a future wife is by not just taking it and walking away, by actually giving a compliment back, because then that opens up the dialogue for, hey, are you from around here? Technically, but no, not here. I do live in New Hampshire, but I live down an hour away, or blah, 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 and then whatever. So, but I'm not that guy to give back a compliment because I'm too afraid of just like, oh, actually I have a boyfriend. But then again, why would she say that to me? Because then she would assume, oh, if I had a girlfriend, it's such a mind fuck thing that I just can't deal with. And all I do is regret after the fact. That's my life. So anyway, it's fucking whatever. Stupid brain. Anyways, I am probably gonna end this video. So that's what happened. And now I stopped and I got gas, and I'm just gonna head home. I have an hour drive home, roughly, so maybe if I see somewhere interesting, I'll stop on my way back, but I doubt it, because it's gonna be mostly highway. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and then once I get results, I'll make another video to share that, because I'm curious of what the fuck the sleep study is gonna reveal, because the at-home one revealed nothing. It was inconclusive, and that was very limited too. This one at least is going to monitor my brain waves, which I feel is the most important. Brain waves and my oxygen levels. I did monitor my oxygen levels at the one at home, but, who knows? So thanks for watching, and I'll update you guys when I hear something back in probably like 2 or so weeks when they get results and they go over it all. So bye bye.